Well, we are back for another NTE video. I have been doing a little bit of stuff since the last video. It's only been like a day, I think. But I have got up to Hunter level 11, so I can continue with this quest. Also, because I have reached Hunter level 11, I am able to ascend characters. So that's what we're going to do. First off is get the characters I currently use ascended. I have also made a slight amendment to my teams. And instead of having this girl on the team, I have swapped her out with the wolf dude because I learned that you want all of the different elements, I guess, or different types of characters to match up properly. And that's this thing down here. So I think that's probably a pretty good mix of what I've got there. These are all characters I somewhat enjoy. So I think this is a good team. Also, we got free temple because I don't know, but we got free temple. So we are spending that temple immediately. That is the first thing we're doing in this video. Spending temple, getting hopefully S rank, because that would be awesome. Boom, we get whatever that is. Actually, that's what that was. That gold thing we got, that was this, which I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a glider. Hey, well, that's nice. We got a free skin from that. I personally would have rather the car skin or the nanolay skin, but hey, not bad. So now with that out of the way, the first order of business I think I should do is this quest, this good morning Hetero. I don't actually know how to pronounce the city's name, but I think we should go do that because that unlocks the tycoon stuff, which is how I can get the funds, which is how I can buy houses and cars and do all that stuff. Funds is like how you buy all the city-based stuff, and then there is the beetle coins, which is for ascending characters. And seeing as I want to buy cars and houses and all that stuff, I should probably go get the tycoon stuff unlocked so I can work on getting some more funds. I should also do any of these when I come across them. Hey, there we go. City tycoon unlocked. Oh my god, there's a lot of levels. 45 levels of this. Jeez. That means I can do some more fun stuff now with the races and like delivery stuff and taxi drivers and all that fun stuff. It also means I can hopefully buy cars soon. We can ascend the tycoon level up to level 2 or increase it to level 2, which means now we can work on level 3 and 4, I guess, because we already have enough funds to do that. So it means you own one 4-wheeled car and then complete quest legendary driver. I'm assuming this is racing stuff, so we are definitely doing that immediately. How expensive are all these cars? Quite. Oh, but you can also see the other cars now, which means I can continue to nerd out over the cars I couldn't see. They've also got some bikes. I wouldn't be able to tell you what model of bikes they are because I don't know much about bikes. But these cars I was looking at, they're actually really, really cool designs for these cars. This one's got like a McLaren Senna rear end, and it kind of looks like a rough take on one of the newer McLarens, like W1 or something. This is definitely like an R36 GTR. There's a concept that looks exactly like this, and then the back end is very, very Lexus LFA. This one's cool. It's a Ferrari. I forget my Ferrari models, but I'll throw it on screen like I did in the last video. Ferrari model rear end, and then I believe the Lamborghini Revuelto front end. And I actually thought that was really cool when I was watching the trailers and looking at these cars. They're not like these ones where they're just very clearly based off of one single car, like that's a Dodge Charger and a Porsche and a A86 and all that. The supercars are like a mesh between 2 or 3 different real world sort of styled cars. And I thought that was kind of cool, especially this one. I love this. It looks so cool, but that is 10 million fonds, and I don't have that many. Can I see how many fonds I have? I have 251,000. With 250, I can't even buy the A86 thing. I could buy the Volkswagen, or I can't buy the Mini. I could only buy the Volkswagen. So I suppose I could buy this, mod it up a little bit, because you can modify cars in this game. Only 50,000 fonds. Purchase that, yes please. So we can do different paint jobs. That's expected. I kind of like the red though, so I'm going to leave it red. We have performance upgrades, which maybe it's engine swaps, considering this is a stock condition and this is a Horizon L422, so maybe this is engine swaps. Oh, it is actually engine swaps. It says it right above. There's engine swaps. There's transmissions. We have suspension, which actually does change the ride height. Perfect. We got brakes, tires. We have the LSD, the limited slip differential. That is not something I expected a modification for. And body kits, maybe, or body rigidity. Okay, never mind, not body kits. You know what, we'll do a little bit of modification because I have to. We will slam that thing, put it on some potentially better tires. We'll get it an upgraded diff. We'll leave it there for now. This is going to cost us almost the price of the car though, but that's car modifying. Now we have a slightly better looking car because it is lower. I would have liked the option to do wheel mods, like changing the wheels on cars. That would have been really, really cool, or I don't think you can, unfortunately, or at least not for this car. But hey, the car's lower, and it should be a bit faster now with upgraded diff and tires. Also, if they've got the physics right, upgraded diff should mean better drifting, which it does. That's actually really good. So now let's go test out the new car with all its new modifications in a race. Let's go to a car race in a gotcha game. That is not a sentence I ever thought I'd say. Very, very slow off the mark, but hey, that's fine. We are, wrong button. We are so far destroying our competitor. They are over 300 meters behind me. That's either they're really slow or I'm really fast. One of the two, but they're over 400 meters behind me now. Oh, let's go. That was almost screwed it up. We've got a perfect weight shift there. And would you look at that, first race won. 5,000 fonds from that. Not bad, not bad. We go straight to the next one. We can go straight to the next one. Perfect. Ooh, okay. 3 cars racing this time, not 2. I'm still in the lead, which seems a bit unfair because if I'm in the lead, I pretty much just immediately gap everyone. I wouldn't mind a feature to be able to like start further back in the pack, but sure, maybe we will in like the open world races, or there is multiplayer races as well, which to be fair, I wouldn't mind doing some of. And what do you know, already over 300 meters away from second place. I really feel like they could have ramped up the difficulty for these races a little bit. Oh, let's go. I'm getting the drifting down perfect. And there we go, first place once again. Race number 3. I think they're slowly adding more cars to each race. And it seems there is 6, I just saw 6 races in this specific location. So I might as well do all of them while we're here and on a roll. What I think would be cool at some point, I don't know if they have it already, but it would be cool to have like street races where you can like get interrupted by the police and then you can have a police chase going on while you're street racing. Sort of like Need for Speed kind of vibes. That would be really, really cool. You know, for being the cheapest car in the game, this thing's actually not that bad. I mean, it's slow, but it handles pretty well. It looks like this one's going to have some weather on it because it gave me a prompt for weather. It's apparently raining, which it doesn't really look like it is raining, but sure, I'll take their word for it. And we do get to start not first now, which is good, as a little bit more challenge. Also means I can see how terrible the AI line choices are. Honestly, not bad, but they brake too much into corners, and I am very much off the road right now. Never mind, we're back. The line's actually not too bad. They just, you know, brake into all the corners too much, which means they really don't go anywhere very fast. Because as I have found with this game, it is quite on-rail style of handling, which means that you don't really need to brake very much into corners. You can either just drive through them, or if it's a sharper corner, you just drift through it and you'll get through there quicker than braking into it. Plus, drifting through corners just looks sick. So who wouldn't drift through corners if you're already 260 meters in front of second place? We lose so much speed going uphill. We just dropped multiple kilometers an hour going uphill. Maybe I should get around to engine swapping this car, or probably just get a different car. But I kind of like the idea of just building up the first car to be our race car. Yeah, our top speed there was 132 k's an hour, which is not very much. We still have 76 stamina left though, so we're going straight into the next race. I must say, racing in any game is so addicting. I could sit here for hours and just lap this over and over and over and over and over again. Especially if I had access to one of the Porsches or something, one of the faster cars. Even then, I could still just lap this for hours. It is so fun. Less fun though when the AI aren't very fast and you gap them, because there's no challenge then. But hey, I'm only 100 meters ahead of second place now. That gap is very, very quickly growing, but I think there's a chance they are getting slightly more competitive, although not like a whole lot. Well, we are now onto the final race at this specific race location. I don't imagine this will be much of a challenge. We'll just send it into this. We are starting dead last now with only 3 cars, although one of them is a literal 4-wheel drive, so I don't imagine they're going to be going anywhere super fast. But they've definitely ramped up the difficulty a little bit because those two have taken off. Although once again, they brake too much. Whoopsies. They brake too much into the corners, so doesn't take very long to catch them. I think this car tops out at 132 k's an hour because we were just going downhill then at 132 k's an hour and we weren't gaining any speed. So yeah, not the fastest car in the world, I must say. But hey, engine-wise, it is stock. I've only upgraded the handling of this car, so that is to be expected. Oh god. That's not going to help. How the hell is the 4-wheel drive in first? Well, I don't imagine it'll take me very long to catch up to these guys. They seem to have even slower cars than mine, which I can't believe that. But we are literally catching this dude at our top speed and straight back into first place. Easy peasy. Now, I do need to gain a 100-meter distance between me and second place to get all of the rewards. I don't imagine that will be too particularly difficult, though, especially now that we're getting to the windy section, because those guys don't take corners very well. And there we go, already 100 meters. And there we go. First place on every single one of the races at that specific race location. Ooh, but we didn't get the third objective, which is to win the race in under 200 seconds, which is 3 minutes. We were 26 seconds off that. Ooh, you know what? I don't, honestly, we're gonna leave that. I'll come back to do that last challenge, because I do not think that this car will actually be able to do that race 26 seconds quicker. So we'll leave that until we get one of the faster cars. But hey, that does now mean that we can level up the City Tycoon one more time. Should actually be able to go more than one more now because we earned a bunch of stuff from that. Yeah, we can go straight to level 4 as well. And then level 5, we don't quite have enough of the funds for that. We have unlocked the ability now to buy different businesses, so we might as well. We can apparently also level up the Tycoon level again. So we'll do that. And then this is purchase apartments, activate anomaly furniture, and invite characters to your room. We'll get around to the apartment stuff because right now I keep getting distracted. I am going to go do this quest. Aha. So this is the Tuggido dating quest. I'm going to lose my mind if this entire quest is this robot just saying Tuggido over and over and over again. I'm going to lose it. I love these intro things to the quests, how they mix it in with the surroundings. That is so cool. But now I guess we are helping a robot TV go on a date. So yeah, that's definitely what I expected when I started playing this game.
Since you don't have an appointment, the starting price for a rush order today is 100,000 bonds.
God damn, that's double the price of my car. Bro, Adler is hard carrying this interaction right now. The amount of times Tuggido is messing up and Adler is just boom on the spot coming up with ideas is insane. Wait, we get to play crane games now? Oh, let's go. There is no way this is going well. Get me out of here. I'm going to spend all my funds in there if I don't leave soon. This is way too crazy for a silly robot dating quest. Bro, I love Edgar in the background telling everyone to stay away. Why was that actually an insane, like, fight cutscene for such a silly quest? I mean, I'm all for it. The more insane cutscenes and fights and stuff we get, the better. And it just seems like such a funny story to put that in. I mean, it's not a side quest. It is like a main mission quest. It would make sense for there to be like some boss fights and stuff. It's just a really silly quest for there to be boss fights. You know, I really think I should have put some better, whatever they're called, artifact equivalents. I feel like I probably should have put some of them on everyone because I believe no one has any except for, actually no, I don't think even Fadia has any. So I think that's probably in our best interest to get some of them because we do no damage right now. I have unlocked the ability to farm different types of the main capsule things, so I can get some different sets that actually work well on everyone. So I should probably go do that. But hey, we got through the boss fight, so it can't be that bad. Well, there we go. That is Tuggido's weird dating quest done. That was such a funny quest. It's not actually the last quest. I thought it was going to be one of the last, but it is not. We still have more quests to deal with, but I will leave that for a little bit later, probably in the next episode, because I kind of want to take it a little bit slower and not just blast through all the main story quests. What I will be doing though is going and buying a apartment because that is the next step in here. And I believe we have enough of the funds to go to the next level, only just, but we do. So I am going to go and level this up, hopefully. Now, for the thing, there was a specific one it wanted me to buy. I'm assuming it will be the only one I can buy at the moment. Indeed it is. 200,000, that is a lot. Yeah, screw it. Boom. We now have a property. There's not a lot of parking at this apartment, but that is fine. Who needs parking? I believe this is also where we can escape from police if we inevitably get in another police chase. If we jump into the apartments, that immediately lowers our wanted ranking. And here is our humble abode. Nice little place. good view of the city, which means now we can level up the city tycoon to level 6. To go to level 7, we already have, that seems like a really weird quest to put there, because obtain 100 fonds when we're already at 468,000. I feel like that should be like this one, like the very first level, but yep, that one's ticked off real easy. Now it's just completing a day job. I'll do all that later. But that means now, once again, we have more pools. Not that many, actually. I thought we had more. But we have more pools, so I'm going to do more pools. We have one more pool left, and we don't get anything interesting. We do actually have 10 keys, though, for the weapon banner. I don't know if you're better off buying these or doing a pool for the limited arcs, but whoa, this looks sick. No golds, unfortunately, but we do get a purple. We do get our free S rank now on standard banner, which I will get back to after I've done these 5 pools. But unfortunately, nothing on Nanali's banner. Let me go double check which character I should get here, but it's probably going to be one of these two. Okay, so I did go look at a sort of a guide on which characters are the best in here. Sakiri, she can do a bunch of buffing. Daffodil does good DPS. Gioan is good for Nanali. Hathor can work well probably with the Fadia reaction. Fadia actually is a healer sort of kind of character, sustain character, which is very good. But that also means that I have been running her as a DPS without her actually being a DPS. And I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm not actually going to worry about meta at all. I don't play for meta. I'm just going to pick the character I like the most, which out of the bunch is Hathor, because motorbike, and that is cool. So yes, I know people have been telling you to wait to get both your 5 stars because you're guaranteed to get 2 5 stars pretty much from the standard banner with all the free pools you get. Yeah, I can't be bothered. I'm getting my free character right now, please. So we're going to grab Hathor.
Hathor, elite courier of Stary Express, at your service.
Because I mean, that's just sick. Motorbikes, sick. That now means that I can swap up our team a little bit more. So basically run the team I have been running, just swap Wolf Dude out for Hathor. I think that's what I'm going to run. I found this kind of fun with Wolf Dude. We just swap Wolf Dude out for Hathor. So that is the team I will be running. It might not be the most optimal, but I don't care. It's just it's a fun team, and that's all I really care about. But yeah, that was a pretty successful second episode, I guess. We have unlocked cars. We have finished the next bit of story. I now have Hathor. So that is where I'm going to leave this video off. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you liked this video, go check out the last NTE video I did, which was the first time I played this game and absolutely fell in love with it. This is such an incredible game. With that being said, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.